Holy shit. How is the trailer for Star Wars 7 ever gonna top this?
There are no strings on me.
Hey, what's up guys? Movie Maniac here. So, recently, the new trailer for Avengers Age of Ultron is out online, and it's so freaking awesome! Now, before I go deep into this trailer, I need to tell you guys, I have not been doing any videos recently. I am so sorry. I am really busy right now. School, I'm actually making movies now, trying to get a job, dating. I have a bunch of things in life going on right now, and this is like the only time I can think of is about making a video. There's a bunch of news that's been going on recently, like, the all-female cast for Ghostbusters news and Captain America 3, the Civil War story with Iron Man and everything. There's just like a bunch of stuff, which I will get to those news, and there's some other movies I still gotta see, like Dracula Untold and Box Trolls. I seen Box Trolls and I knew to review it, but yeah, I have not been doing any recent stuff. Also, you might have noticed the video doesn't look that great anymore because I'm using my old camera. Yeah, a little bit of a difficulty whenever I'm borrowing a nice camera, and then I got my own camera. So since I got no time to get the nice camera, I'm just gonna use my own camera. So be happy for what you got. So, anyways, let's get to Avengers Age of Ultron. This trailer looks amazing. I have never seen a trailer this good since Godzilla. This trailer just definitely has everything I've been expecting. I was expecting, some cool lines, then Ultron, and hopefully the Hulkbuster. And of course, all my expectations were pretty much preceded with the trailer. Just so done well. I loved it. I watched it a million times on YouTube. First things to start off, what I really like about this trailer is Ultron's narration throughout this whole trailer. James Spader, James Spader, he's the voice of Ultron, which at first I was kind of like, yeah, why not? James Spader is a really good actor. Sometimes he'll do quirky things, or sometimes he'll do some good villain, or I haven't seen the show exactly, but I have seen his menacing voice and stuff from Blacklist. But James Spader is a really good actor, and the voiceover of Ultron through this trailer, he is super creepy. He sounds so creepy. Just imagine listening to that voice at night while you're sleeping. It's just freaking terrifying. So terrifying to hear. And throughout the whole narration, I love it how Ultron would describe how much humans are pretty much worthless because they're like tangled puppets. Because then there's this creepy music playing of the Pinocchio song, I Have No Strings, but it sounds so creepy. And then Ultron says at the end, I got no strings on me. I'm like, that is just so cool. I love that metaphor. It's really cool. It's really cool how he compares himself to Pinocchio. So yeah, that was really cool. Oh yeah, Disney owns Marvel. That also kind of makes sense too. There's also this really, really creepy scene where I think the Avengers were having some sort of party, and then Ultron, which he looks crappy and unfinished. He starts walking like an actual robot, he walks like this and everything. He walks in, and then he talks all creepy, and then he grabs this half of an Iron Man suit, and then he rips apart an Iron Man helmet. That shows you don't screw with Ultron, especially when he gets to his final stage. Another thing that's so cool about this movie, you actually get to see Quicksilver, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Scarlet Witch, played by Elizabeth Olsen. Even though we've already seen them for the first time in Captain America the Winter Soldier with the secret ending, but you actually get to see them in action this time, which, holy crap, it's so cool to see him. Quicksilver looks very cool. I gotta admit, I love how Aaron Taylor Johnson looks. I love the white hair, and of course when he wears that blue sweater, it's really cool. I also kind of like it how whenever he runs, there's this blue, some sort of this blue wind speed that's following him, sort of like a cartoon character whenever they're running fast, like Roadrunner. It's just, holy crap, he's just so cool. I do kind of wish he was at least as fast as the Quicksilver from X-Men Days of Future Past, because the Quicksilver in X-Men Days of Future Past, he's always But there's a lot of slow-mo shots in the trailer. I really wish they could have like show like a couple of like speedy moments and everything. But it's always like that fast, and you know, I don't mind it. It's just I kind of wish a little bit more. But and then there's Scarlet Witch, which she always looks like she's screaming a lot. I wonder what her deal is. Well, we'll have to see when the movie comes out. But Elizabeth Olsen looks really cool. I mean, both Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen look so good. And even though they were both really good actors, well, mostly Elizabeth Olsen in Godzilla when they were really good, I really cannot wait what they're going to be like with the Avengers Age of Ultron. Oh yeah, was that Andy Serkis? Yeah, that's Andy Serkis. You know, it's kind of weird. When I heard the news that Andy Serkis was going to be in this movie, I thought he was just going to be playing as a CGI character. But you actually get to see his face. What's he doing in this movie? Who is he playing as? It brings me up a bunch of questions. Another thing that's really cool about this movie, or at least through this trailer, it's telling us that this second Avengers would be much darker than the first. Like, this is going to be like the Empire Strikes Back of the Marvel movies. I mean, this movie looks really intensely dark. I mean, it's telling us that maybe one of the superheroes could get killed or something like that, and possibly the world could be ending terribly with Ultron and his army of robots. I mean, it's just so cool. I mean, all the sequels needs to have some sort of Empire Strikes Back feel. Whenever there's like a second movie and when it feels darker than the first, when the villains actually gets back at the heroes and everything. Then in the third movies, the hero would come back and defeat them. Well, I guess mostly in Age of Ultron, the Avengers would usually come back and defeat the villain. But hey, it's gonna feel like Empire Strikes Back. That's gonna be awesome. Probably one of the greatest scenes in this trailer is probably the one moment where you actually get to see Hulk against the Hulkbuster. And holy crap, the Hulkbuster looks freaking awesome. I mean, I saw the concept art and I'm like, holy crap, that is just so cool. You know, I just wish I could see this on actual film in action. Now you actually get to do. I mean, it's pretty interesting. You actually get to see Tony Stark in the Iron Man suit, which the Iron Man suit is inside the Hulkbuster. Which, that is kind of strange, though. I mean, it's Tony Stark with Iron Man inside another Iron Man. That's pretty interesting. We do get a couple of glimpses on the fight scenes and everything. It just looks so cool. I mean, there's always gotta be Hulk punching to make an Avengers movie awesome. And also, there's this one weird shot where the Hulk was actually crying. Why was he crying? Maybe he was upset over something with Black Widow? Oh yeah, there's another thing I want to mention. I think there's some sort of relationship going, some sort of love relationship building up between Hulk and Black Widow. I mean, it started in the Avengers. Well, they weren't like too obvious with the romance, but there's like a big possibilities it could. And even though Black Widow was fooling around with Captain America and Hulk as her girlfriend in the other Hulk movie, which I think pretty much everybody forgets about her. There's just one shot where, actually two couple of shots, like the scene at the party scene where everybody's looking at the unfinished Ultron. Black Widow was with, Bruce Banner, like right exactly behind him. So I'm like, what the heck? Are they dating or something? And then Black Widow was like holding Hulk's hand sort of like this. I was like, yeah, there must be some sort of relationship going on between them, or at least building up to it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. I don't know. But it just looks so cool. Now, the two best things about this trailer, other than that really cool Hulkbuster scene, there's this one scene at the end of the trailer. The end of the trailer is actually the best part of the whole trailer. When they show Captain America's shield broken. Holy crap! Captain America's shield is broken. I didn't even know you could break Captain America's shield. I mean, didn't they explain that Captain America's shield was like made of some sort of rare metal? I don't know. For all of you diehard Marvel fans, please comment down how that kind of logic explained. Please comment down what ways could Captain America's shield breaks? I mean, that just shocks me. I thought his shield would never break or anything like that. I mean, I thought it's like the most invincible like weapon ever. But maybe it's not. I don't know. And could Captain America die in this movie? I guess I would say probably not, because, you know, we got Captain America Civil War thing, and we got to have Chris Evans fighting Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., so I bet they're not going to do it. But seriously, though, let's just cross our fingers that he doesn't die. Last thing, that's the best part about this whole movie, is that you actually get to see what Ultron looks like. Now, at first, I thought he was going to look like this, because I thought this was the official look what Ultron was going to look like. I'm like, okay, this is not that bad. They're actually following how he looks like in the comics and everything. I actually kind of like this. Then in the trailer, he looks completely different. I think that Ultron was just like a second programming or the second version of Ultron, something like that. And then it becomes like this bigger, better Ultron looking. When you actually get to see Ultron walking up to camera saying, "There are no strings on me," I thought it was so cool. The way how Ultron looks. It looks like he's got some humanity into him. Like there's human depth character into him. Like his face. Like, you know, usually with Ultron, he would always look like, you know, he's got a wide, scary mouth and everything. And he'd talk like this. "For the extinction of humanity." You know, that's what he usually looked like from the comics, even the animated series. But now he looks like, but now he can actually move his mouth, like talking through his mouth. You can actually get to see some facial structure. Even you get to see his eyebrows and the eyes. The eyes look pretty human and everything. I think that's the thing what Ultron's going for. He's going for something that will look closely human as possible, but yet overcoming the humans. Which I think it looks so badass. I cannot wait to see Ultron. I bet he's gonna be like one of the, I wouldn't say like the greatest, I wouldn't say like I'm expecting him to be like the greatest movie villains of cinema, but at least like a memorable, amazing villain I will remember for like years. And just, holy crap, and usually robots, sometimes they can come off as good villain characters and sometimes not. But sometimes I think of as actually Chris Stuckman commented on this, that Darth Vader, that Ultron could be similar to Darth Vader. You know, Darth Vader doesn't have a face, he doesn't move and everything, but you totally believe it. You totally believe how scary and intense he is because of James Earl Jones' voice. Same thing. And yeah, he's absolutely right. And same thing with James Spader's voice with Ultron. You just definitely can see that just intenseness of how bad this villain can be. And how bad he is to him, to Avengers. Now, I'm not saying like bad, like this is a bad villain or something like that, but more like a badass villain and everything like that. So, yeah, this trailer is amazing. If you guys haven't seen it yet, just search it up on YouTube. I bet it's like exploding everywhere. So yeah. So, my ultimate question today is, what is your favorite moment from the trailer? Comment down below. Check out my other videos. They're really cool. Like to subscribe. I will try to do more videos the best as I can. See ya.